Welcome to the 5-reel and LA Revo installation guide. First of all, as I mentioned in Modding Basics tutorial, always make backup before installing any new mod, especially before installing big packs like this one. Let's hop into the installation. First, if you want to install any graphic mod, please install it as first. Modpack is compatible with both most popular graphic mods, which are Natural Vision Evolved and QuantV. As you know, installing mods is done through the OpenIV program. Most of big packs use so-called OIV installers, which are files that install all files itself, so you don't make any mistakes and don't need to spend a lot of time by placing files into exact locations. You can use these installers by clicking on this icon in OpenIV and searching for the OIV file. If you want to install QuantV, just install OIV and you are done. But I'm gonna show you installation of Natural Vision Evolved. Simply click on the automatic installers icon in OpenIV, search for the NVE OIV installer and install it into mods folder. Remember, please always install mods into mods folder only. Meanwhile installing, let's check NVE main files. You have here Heap Adjuster, which we don't want to install because we will install editable version. If you already didn't do that, as I showed in Modding Basics tutorial. Next file is DinPad8, which you don't need as well, because the one from Scripthook is enough, and if you are an NVIDIA user, you can't use NVIDIA GeForce Experience effects with this custom DinPad file. So all you need are these last 3 files. Just copy and paste them into your game folder. As well, don't use car volumetric files, as it may break the real traffic system and you don't need it with real traffic pack. Well, installation of NVE is done, so just click on close button. Next files in NVE are ENB settings, which I personally don't use because of FPS drop they cause. Last files are optional add-ons. You can install, for example, number 9 and 10 if you want, but again, I'm not using any of the add-ons personally. So once you decided to install NVE, go into our 5-reel basement pack folder and open folder add-ons. Here you can find LA Revo and NVE fix. Always read README files to understand what are installers meant for. Install this OIV to fix glitched roads and trees that appear because both mods edit some of the same files with different models. Next add-on for NVE user is NVE Lights Off. This will turn off all animated lights added by NVE because they are made for original game and don't fit real-life brands. But you may like them anyway, so it's up on you if you want to turn them off by this installer or keep them on. I don't install it to show you compatibility issue example why I don't use them. These 2 fixes can be installed before or after installing other files, it doesn't matter. Before we jump into LA Revo 2.0 installation, you need to install one more mod, which is Real California Architecture. We provide you a link for download on GTA 5 mods, and you need this pack because we didn't read the models that they already made. After downloading and extracting file, you can follow installation file to install it correctly. But I will show you these steps as well. First, using OpenIV, we go to the location mentioned in installation file. Here, we simply drag and drop RCA folder, which contains dlc.rpf archive. To make this folder work, we need to go to the second mentioned location, where we can find XML file called DLC list. Copy line from installation file and open DLC list file. But to be able to edit file, you need to right click on it and click edit, not just double click on the file. In the editor, go at the end of the file and after last line mentioning DLC packs, paste line that we copied from the installation, like I did now. Don't forget to save the edit please. Now we can install our files, which is very easy. All files are automatic installers OIV. First goes LA Revo 2.0. So simply click OIV installer in OpenIV and find LA Revo part 1. Install it into mods folder as always. Give it a while and then click close. Repeat same step for all 5 installers. Reason why it is splitted is that OIV installers have their limits and they are not able to install 2 big files, which LA Revo 2.0 is, because it contains a lot of models and textures. Once you installed all 5 parts of LA Revo, you can continue to install real traffic. Installation is the same as LA Revo. Part 1, then Part 2 and Part 3. Meanwhile, installation, read the disclaimer and credits. Part 1 and 2 are available to download for free and I'll link them in description. These 2 parts are development packs containing models of other authors and are not part of our Patreon content. We just added installers here, so you don't need to download them separately. Once you have everything installed, make sure you install as well editable version of Heap Adjuster with increasing heap size as I mentioned in basics tutorial. But I repeat installation here now. We are providing you a link to download this tool on GTA 5 mods. It has to be versioned by dilapidated because this is editable version. Download files. Extract them and copy paste both files into game folder. Now open configuration file, which is the one that should have the gear in the icon. You can open it using basic notepad and adjust heap size from 750 to 2000. This helps your game hold a lot of the mods. Don't forget to save. Make sure you don't have installed original version, which is the one included in NVE for example. You can vary it by the name, which is not just Heap Adjuster, but it's called GTA 5 Heap Adjuster. If you have this file in your game folder, please delete it, or you can run game properly with duplicated Heap Adjuster. Now you are good to go virtually visit part of the California, but I want to show you rest of the add-ons, just fastly. First is for the mission Surveying the Score, in which you have to investigate place near Union Depository. But we placed there a new building and you are not able to finish this mission now. So before playing this mission, please simply install this fix to be able to fly through the building, and after finishing mission, again uninstall it to make building solid again. Second fix is related with traffic and is for mission Father and Son. Because Amanda had car with animated roof, but now she don't. From this reason, Franklin will not jump on the boat during the chase. To be able to finish this mission, install this fix which change metadata of Amanda's car. But entry animation as well as one or two parts of the car will be weird, so read explanation and uninstall this fix after completing mission to don't have bugs in traffic please. That's all I wanted to show you and guide you today. Please check recommended settings to avoid any crash, as both hardware and game engine have their limitations. Crash without any error means you should lower your resolution or textures quality in the game settings. Enjoy your gameplay in Los Angeles.